Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. I am going to do a Trinidad and Tobago curry shrimp in coconut milk. In front of you, I see my lovely setup. I have a 7-pot hot pepper. This is a hot pepper, very spicy pepper that is native to Trinidad and Tobago. I have some sprigs of thyme, fine thyme. I have some dehydrated parsley for garnish. I have some crushed chili flakes. And today I am using bright yellow curry. This isn't the East special that you all know that I love a lot. And my fresh blend of seasoning, which is Chardon Benny. Chardon Benny is a herb that's native to some Trinidad, some Caribbean nations, and to Trinidad and Tobago. I won't say every Caribbean nation have it because I might stand for correction on that. In here is my coconut milk and of course my lovely shrimp. It is frozen shrimp that I'm using, just defrosted, makes life easier. I want to give a quick tip with seafood. When you are buying frozen shrimp, you get your money's worth because it's not, the weight, shell doesn't actually weigh. You all understood that. So and it's just as good to use. I see they selling pre-cooked shrimp also at a lot of the high-end fish shops, for lack of a better term. But you can take your fish fresh if you your shrimp, fresh if you so desire, from your fishmonger, as they are known internationally, or your fisherman, as it is known here in Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say that when you are working with shrimp, don't put lime on it, don't put vinegar, and please don't wet your shrimp. Why I say don't wet your shrimp is because it's going to absorb a lot of water, and you know shrimp cooks very rapidly. If you don't know, I'm telling you, shrimp doesn't need long to cook. I know in the culinary world there are times and so forth where they say, and I'm not saying that they are inaccurate, but they say to know when it's cooked it turns into an O. If it's overcooked, and when it's cooked it turns into a C. I know you all understood all that I said, so I want to move on this moment. So I am going to start by adding some oil to my pan. My pan is already hot. There is onions and pimentos and garlic and chives, as it is known internationally, and stuff like that in my my seasoning blend. Okay, I did not call out the entire blend. Use whatever you like. I'm just going to get a bit in the oil. You all see me do this process all the time. It's just to flavor the oil. You don't want it turning dark for this color. Some persons will also get some garlic. Local persons, fellow Trinidadians or Trinidadians, two islands, will get some garlic going in there to get a little caramelization on it, and then they will add. We all do things differently. Most times we come to the same conclusion. I'm now going to add my curry. That's about 3 tablespoons of curry powder. I don't like my curry turning dark. And now I'm going to add my coconut milk, followed by my shrimp. Remember, I said the curry don't need long to cook, okay? The shrimp, don't need long to cook. Persons in Trinidad and Tobago, we prepare things differently, coming to the same conclusion a lot of times. Those from the south part of Trinidad and Tobago cook differently from those of us that live like in East and the West and so forth. I'm going to get in my shrimp now. So all of it is exactly 1 pound of shrimp. It just looks so good. You don't have to use coconut milk, okay? It's optional. For depth of flavor also, at times I use some cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil, organic coconut oil. The aroma and taste of that coconut oil that I'm referring to, it's ridiculous. It's almost like the coconut itself, if not more intense. So here is where I want to just put in some bay leaves, some Trinidad and Tobago bay leaves. Remember I said don't go adding too much water also in your shrimp, please. Cooks very rapidly. A lot of time persons from different nations get a rap for undercooking seafood, but or reputation, but seafood is not to be cooked too much. And if you didn't know, I want to say that if you use, I spoke on it on my my stew fish demo. If you didn't know, citrus cooks seafood a lot of times. It's how a dish that's known internationally as ceviche is prepared by just using the citrus, the lime. Just going to add a little bit more of my coconut milk. And I don't really cook with thickening agents, okay? You all see how this seasonings, it's a fresh blend, it's all I always work and cook with. And I do seasonings differently for every dish that I'm cooking. You all see how thick the sauce is from the seasonings, okay? So no thickening agents will be added. I'm just going to let it go a little more. You can use Old Bay if you have, or any good brand of seafood seasoning that you have on hand. Why I use this yellow curry today, I like to see the shrimp bright yellow. The E special is very dark. You all know that. You already speak on it already. So that's why I use this regular yellow, bright yellow curry today for this. So you all, it's this simple. Like I say, use Old Bay or whichever seafood seasoning you happen to like in here. Okay, and it's this easy. Keep watching as I bring it to a close for you all. So guys, my Trinidad and Tobago curry shrimp in coconut milk, it's finished cooking. It's cooked just beautifully. The shrimp isn't overcooked. I had one. It's perfect texture. It's not rubbery, it's not chewy, it's not that solid white form. It's just so gorgeous. So I'm just going to transfer it to my bowl. But before I do that, let me say that in Trinidad and Tobago, we put any white potato down in there. Why will not really say English potato? I spoke on potatoes on my stuffed potato demo. I'm just touching here briefly. Internationally, there are hundreds of varieties of potatoes. So I won't say that it is English potato we use, because in Trinidad here we only knew it as English potato. In reality, there is so much potatoes and we access them here also, russet and things like that. So you just peel and dice or cube a potato and you get it down in there, and it's served the same way. Cook it with your shrimp, it's served the same way, just only with the addition of the potatoes. I don't really like potatoes in my stuff when I'm cooking. I'm not saying I won't ever cover meat or seafoods with potato in it. What I'm saying is that I don't like it. So I'm just going to transfer it over to my bowl that I already have waiting. I did add the sprigs of thyme. You all didn't see me add it, and there's our lovely bay leaf, local bay leaf. It have this distinct taste. I don't wait for my own to dry. I use it fresh off the tree a lot of times. I want to say that eating bay leaf is dangerous. Please don't consume it. Get it out before you serve, okay? I'm just going to garnish with some freshly chopped chives, as it is known internationally, or chive as we call it here in Trinidad and Tobago. Just going to garnish with a bit. I'm going to take this bay leaf out at this moment. You all know how I feel about mess, right? Over here we serve curry shrimp with a lot of stuff, including roti. I have a demo on WhatsApp. Have a look at it. When I'm doing a demo, I don't want to really refer to other demos, but for you to have an idea what I'm speaking about, you'll have to look at it. I have this beautifully molded rice. It's jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is a fragrant Chinese rice. I have a beautiful mold here going. I'm just going to get some of my shrimp on. We have it with also rice, this curry shrimp. It can be, if you live internationally, it can be eaten with pita bread. Some persons will have it with dumplings. Listen, go to my channel and you see how much variety I have on there for you guys. It can be served with dumplings, bread, anything one so desires, even doubles. Go to my channel. You'll be amazed at how much stuff I have going on my channel that you could have this with. Even provisions, some persons will have it with. If you are not a white rice fan, it's as simple as using your brown rice or whichever rice you like, whether wild rice or, you know, even if you are into the grains and stuff like the quinoa and things, yes, have it with that. Have it with whatever you like. I'm just going to add some freshly julienne carrots, because I happen to love veg a lot. I'm one of those ladies that love to eat clean and I love vegetables. I'm just going to add it, and then I'm going to just garnish with some of my chives or sides as it is known. And as simple as that, I have completed this demo for you all. Guys, the pleasure was my own. I'm just gonna move it onto my board. You all know Food by Chamion. We are all over social media. If you didn't know, yes, we are. We have a YouTube channel. We are on Instagram, and we have a Facebook, public Facebook page, all under one name, Food by Chamion. If you want to come into direct contact with me, send me an email on email address foodbychamion@gmail.com. Guys, thank you for all your amazing love and support. The pleasure of doing this was my own. Until I meet you all, bye.